You've made the switch. No more BPA-laden water bottles or food containers for you. Instead, you've filled your kitchen with products proudly labeled BPA-free, feeling confident that you're protecting your health. But what if those products aren't as safe as they seem? That's right. While you might have dodged the risks associated with BPA, you could still be exposing yourself to other harmful chemicals found in BPA-free plastics. The question is, are these alternatives really safer, or are we simply trading one risk for another? Let's explore the science behind BPA-free plastics and uncover what you need to know to truly safeguard your health. Bisphenol A, or BPA, became infamous when studies linked it to a variety of health issues, including hormone disruption, reproductive problems, and developmental concerns. BPA is known for its ability to mimic estrogen, a hormone that plays a critical role in regulating bodily functions. When BPA enters the body, it can disrupt the endocrine system, potentially leading to significant health problems. As a result of these findings, consumers demanded safer alternatives, and manufacturers responded by creating BPA-free products. This led to a flood of items, from water bottles to food containers, proudly displaying the BPA-free label. But while these products might not contain BPA, they often contain other chemicals that could be just as problematic. When BPA was phased out, it was often replaced with chemicals like bisphenol S, BPS, and bisphenol F, BPF. These chemicals belong to the same family as BPA, bisphenols, and are used to maintain the strength, durability, and clarity of plastic products. Here's where it gets concerning. BPS and BPF are structurally similar to BPA, which means they can interact with the body in similar ways. Research suggests that these chemicals can also mimic estrogen, leading to potential hormone disruption. This disruption can cause hormonal imbalances, reproductive health risks, and developmental concerns. BPS and BPF, like BPA, can interfere with the body's hormone systems, potentially leading to issues such as weight gain, metabolic disorders, and reproductive health problems. There is evidence to suggest that exposure to BPS and BPF could impact fertility and lead to other reproductive health concerns, much like BPA. For developing children, exposure to these chemicals could have long-lasting effects, including impacts on brain development and growth. The key takeaway? Just because a product is labeled BPA-free doesn't necessarily mean it's free from health risks. In fact, you might still be exposing yourself to chemicals that pose similar dangers. The debate over the safety of BPA-free plastics centers on a simple question. Are these alternatives really better for your health? The answer isn't as straightforward as you might hope. On one hand, BPA-free products do eliminate a known health risk. On the other hand, the chemicals used to replace BPA, like BPS and BPF, are still being studied, and their long-term effects are not yet fully understood. Some research suggests that these chemicals might even be more stable in the environment and in the human body, meaning they could persist longer and potentially cause more harm. This uncertainty has led to ongoing debates among scientists, health experts, and consumers. While some argue that any reduction in BPA exposure is a positive step, others caution that without fully understanding the risks of BPA alternatives, we might be jumping from the frying pan into the fire. So, what's the best course of action if BPA-free isn't the clear-cut solution it appears to be? Here are a few steps you can take to minimize your exposure to potentially harmful chemicals. Choose safer materials. Opt for glass, stainless steel, or food-grade silicone containers and bottles. These materials don't rely on bisphenols and are generally considered safer for everyday use. Limit plastic use. Reduce your reliance on plastic products, especially for storing and heating food. Heat can increase the likelihood of chemical leaching, so avoid microwaving food in plastic containers. Research your options. Look for brands that are transparent about the materials they use and who prioritize safety over marketing claims. Some companies are committed to producing truly chemical-free products. Stay informed. As new research emerges, stay updated on the latest findings regarding chemical safety in plastics. This will help you make informed decisions about the products you use. The BPA-free label was meant to offer peace of mind, but as we've seen, it's not a guarantee of safety. While avoiding BPA is a step in the right direction, it's important to be aware of the potential risks posed by the chemicals used to replace it. By making informed choices and opting for safer materials, you can better protect your health and navigate the complex landscape of BPA-free products.